Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down, here's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
On the move, looking deep down the middle. He's got it at the 30. And they take him down right along the 30. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. First give on the ground to Dreamerz. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Dreamerz on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Gibbs. Jukes one defender. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he'll turn this into a solid gain down to the 14. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
The humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Okay, I got to give some kudos to that defense right there. Sometimes as an offense, you think you can outsmart those guys on the other side. But that defense, they were dialed in for that draw.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. He breaks the tackle. That That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They kick the running back in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit blocked, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he can't make anything happen on that return. That stopped about as deep on their own side as you can be. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Ravens will go on offense. Backed up in the end zone. Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Got Williams, and it's complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Gibbs now from the gun. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down throw for Jackson. Chased out to his right. It's taken in by Williams. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Search. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. They give to Gibbs on the option. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Hits him on the out route. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That's caught. Here comes Dreamerz. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Or it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. Breaks the tackles. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Dreamerz touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Come out throwing. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To throw it on 1st down. Able to find Nakua here. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Sanusi Kane able to make that stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Here's 2nd and 7. On target to Musgrave. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion. There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Third and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. The 30. The 10. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. Let's go. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the... for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Getting right back to it after that interception. Has a man, it's Brown. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They're throwing it. He's got time here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
Now, do you come back from it, or how do my friends come back? I know as I get older, I honestly think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. Complete out to the right. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's second and 2. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. They go play action here. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, L.A. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He throws a bullet to the center. This is brought in at the 15. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. This one's caught. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 24-point ball game. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. To throw here on 1st down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good for a gain of 5. Sanusi Kane able to make that stop. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Ethan Evans on down to punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Got 44 yards on his 1st kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. 1st down throw for Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down, here's Lamar. Rolling left, buying some time. Throwing on the run, deep down the middle. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Rams do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. Well, that 1st half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the 2nd half has in store for us. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing from the gun here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Running back sent in motion. Throw on third down. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
He's got this at the 27. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. Took the return wrong direction there. Not sure what was going on. Actually loses yards. Man, it'll be their football. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Jackson now on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Oh my goodness, they're faking it from their own end zone. Wait for it on the fake, but he couldn't connect with his man. Incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On second down, it's Brooks. And he gets in, touchdown. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the third. So the Rams keep the offense out there. They're deciding to try for 2. Toss to the man. He's headed left. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Hauled in left side. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. From the gun, Jackson. He puts some juice on a deep throw. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Pass play now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back to throw now. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Rams make it an 11-point ball game. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 39-yard line.
From the 39. Buys time, rolling right. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
That one's out and cut on the right side. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
The drive picks up here, first and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Jackson yet again. He's on the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the sack. Escapes the pocket. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. His pass caught by Nakua. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. That's complete to Musgrave. Big man's showing up the yards. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Cardi now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. It's taken in by Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win.
Rams 27.
All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he is on third and long. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Here's a give to give. Oh no, the ball is loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And after losing a hold of that one, he's still shaking up on the play. So we'll see team personnel out there to tend to him. Running back sent in motion. Throwing now, following the turnover. Caught quickly on the slant. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. He'll look to throw. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams now trailed by just a point in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Putting a receiver in motion. First down, and they go right back to him. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Jackson to throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Bryce Hall picks it. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, boy. The fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They're set up at the 35 now. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Oh, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Ravens.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? That's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Well, they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. And he rocks the tackler. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens in range for a game-winning score. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Another carry for him. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. And on this 3rd down, Rams electing to go with a dime set. To throw. Forced out to his right. Down the run right, throwing. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready. Now they're going to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here he is to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing now. That's caught for the first. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. He'll look to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. They are throwing it again. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Chased out to his right. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. So second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Second and 10 now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So in front of the